Hey guys, okay, so coming at you with clean hair and makeup today. It's crazy. Actually got dressed too. Um, anyway, I don't know what day it is of social distancing anymore because they're all running together. But I wanted to talk about this for some time and I keep forgetting to. We discussed it at a conference I was at, and it's a formula. It's 1,000 years old, but it is the be, do, have formula for success. So I don't know if you've heard it. You can move on. It's fine. If you want to hear it again, you can hear it again. A lot of people have it all backwards and have like a have, do, be mentality. Or a do have be mentality for them to be who they want to be. So let me explain. Most people, actually, I'm going to go on and categorize them. The victim, the worker, and the person who's successful. Okay, a victim mentality, and I hate to use that term, but that's what they use to describe this mentality, is a have, do, be mentality. So those people think, I have to have this, and I have to have that. I have to have the money. I have to have the time. I have to have the resources. I have to have, I don't want to write that down before I forget resources. I meant to say something about that. Sorry. Okay. I have to have all these things in order to do the things that I want to do. And once I'm able to do the things I want to do, then I'll be happy. Problem is they never have the time, never have the money, they never have the things they think they have to have in order to get started and do the things they want to do in order to be happy. So they never get there and they're frustrated. And then you have, so that's the victim mentality. You have the worker mentality, which is I'm going to do all these things. I'm going to work really hard and I'm going to do all this stuff so that I can have these things. And once I have these things, then I'm going to be happy. So they're workers. They do and do and do and do, and they may have some stuff that they want, but the more they have, the more they want what they have, so they have to do more to have more, and they never get to be where they want to be. So they eventually just are exhausted and tire out and get frustrated. And then the successful model formula for this is the be, do, have model. And so for that, people, it's a very rare, a very small percentage of the population that's able to do this, but you can turn it around once you understand the formula. So basically, don't ask yourself, what do I have to get started, or what do I have to do to get where I want to be? Start with being who you're meant to be. If you think you were meant to be, I don't know, a motivational speaker or a writer or whatever it is that you want to be, a better mom, whatever it is, be that person. Embody that person. If you were, just imagine in your mind, if I'm, a writer, or I'm a motivational speaker, that one's easier. How would I walk in a room? How would I carry myself? How would I handle situations? How would I handle challenges? How would I handle, how would I dress? And start to embody and be that person. You can be that person without actually ever giving a motivational speech yet. But in your mind, you are telling your body you already are that person, that you are. You're embodying that person, and you're embracing every part of that you believe the person that you're wanting to be, you are now. And once you start becoming that person and identifying yourself as that person, then it's amazing. You'll start to do all the things that a person who would be that person would do. You will start giving motivational speeches, and you will be asked to come and talk to people. And, you will start planning events to speak to larger groups or whatever. And then ultimately you will have what it is that you wanted, which was to be a successful writer, motivational speaker, better mom, whatever it is. So the success recipe is to be, and then do, and then have. Like, you can become a successful writer, then you will do the work of writing the book, and then you will have what you wanted, which is to be on the New York Times bestseller list or whatever it is. So that is a successful formula. Then you start, also ask yourself, okay, that's what I wrote down. Resources. You don't always have to have the resources. It's not who has the resources. It's who's the most resourceful. There's a difference in having resources and being resourceful. You guys, y'all sit down. I had a friend of mine in December sit down and make this list. I have it somewhere on my phone. I need to find it because I was going to make one. And she wrote it as her resource list. So for days when she's frustrated and doesn't feel like she's able to meet her goals or do the things that she needs to get done, she's hitting a brick wall, she's stuck. She pulls out that list of resources. It was beautiful. It was like, I have friends in this industry. I have, family who's got, who owns a printing company. I can print things for me. Or I have, an account at this place with a discount. Or she just wrote down all the little bitty I have a neighbor that's an editor or whatever your thing is. She wrote down all these resources. I have friends I can call that give me great advice. These are my friends that give me great advice, solid advice. They don't just tell me what I want to hear. They really tell me tell me how it is. She wrote all those things down. It's a big old long list. And when she gets frustrated, she pulls that list out and it's like, number 12. I'm gonna call that person. They can help me. This is where I'm stuck today. And I think it's great. I think every one of us should have a resource list. Shit, I'm gonna make mine. I don't even make mine. I keep saying I'm going to do it, and I'm actually got the time. Y'all, I keep lists. I don't know if y'all are list people. I'm a list person, and I'm actually one of those people that if I do something and it wasn't on my list, I add it just so I can scratch it off or check it off my phone because I'm like, God, I did more than that today. My mom's like that. My dad's like that. I think it's genetic. My kids now do it. But I keep lists in my phone. There's that little notes. I don't know if they have it in Samsung, but on Apple, they have the little notes, and you can download any app for notes. And I keep little sections, little categories, and constantly a grocery list thing where I list that, or I have ideas for let's come talk to you guys. I need to talk about that, and I'll keep those in a list. So I'm gonna build my resource list. I'm gonna do that today. So anyway, I'm a list person. I keep lists. It's my thing. Not everybody has to do that. Some people can keep it up here. Y'all, the waiters that don't write down our whole family's order with specifics and then walks off, that makes me so anxious. That's one of the things that gives me, oh my God, that makes me so anxious. I'm like, they're going to mess this up. They're going to mess this up. There's no way they should have written that down. Do y'all get that way? And I know and most of the time they get it right. They're young and their brains are super healthy or something. I don't know what they're doing. But I'm always really anxious when they don't write it down. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there with you guys tonight. Be, do, and have. Get it in the right order and you will get the life that you've been dreaming of. All right. You guys have a great night.